Good morning. Good morning. Oh my gosh, there's so many people in here already. Today is trial day, arraignment day. Honestly, I have no idea what day it is, but it's a day. It's a day today. Because PG was calling it a trial, court's calling it an arraignment, but it's something. Can you guys hear me okay? Am I live? Can you guys hear me? Okay, perfect. Thank you. How's everyone this morning? This is early for us. This is an early morning for us. But we're going to get through it. We're going to do it. We're going to go through a bunch of old stuff and watch some. Oop, you're going to echo just a second. And we're going to maybe go through all the filings and everything while we await. It starts at 9, so let's put our queen in our thoughts. All you glitter fuckers out there, let's give her some glitter vibes, and hopefully we'll be updated with what's going on. So I guess today I'll do it in a nutshell, and then we can go in deeper because there's a bit more filings. I guess today is the day. So at the end of June or July, I think it was July, she had a, sorry, I'm just going to pull it up. Hi, Stevie. Welcome in. Welcome in. Elizu and Violet Shimmer. Okay, so this is all the most recent stuff. So on July 24th, she had an arraignment. And I'll just go over to remind us what that happened there. I got to get rid of all these other. I got 100 tabs up right now. All right. So I'm going to share this tab, make sure that you guys can still see it. Okay, so this was on July 24th. The original charge on April 22nd, 2025 was harassment first degree felony E and as well as a violation of order of protection for adult misdemeanor A. So on May 20th, they sent out a warrant for her arrest. The warrant was served. May 28th, and she was put in jail at the time, county jail. May 28th, she entered an appearance of not guilty. And then like on the 29th, the 30th, she was given bond where she could have no contact with him, all that stuff. You remember that? Yes, I'm continuing up. I'm still in May. So June, there were some subpoenas filed on a DH. And June 27th, there was a motion for discovery, a motion for disclosure. And July 24th, she had a hearing and she waived all a probable cause hearing, and she waived it all. And so today is the arraignment. So the case is bound over for arraignment in circuit court on 8/12 at 9 a.m. So what I've learned about and actually what Stink told me, where did I put it? Was that in July, she had waived her rights to a probable cause. So probable cause is where they take up the evidence to the judge to see if they actually have enough to go forward with their charges. So she waived all that. So all that evidence, like, when they present the evidence, they can either say they can use it in court, or they can like fight against it so that it's not used in court, type of thing. And so she waived all that. So any evidence they have now can be used against her. She waived her right to say, oh, that's not good enough, how they do in court. That's not applicable or whatever. I can't even remember. It's too early. I know my crime stuff, but they say like motion to exclude, that type of stuff. So she waived all that. Or when they say like objection, hearsay, and then the judge decides. So she waived all that. So today is the arraignment. So I guess she's going to, correct me if I'm wrong, going to plead guilty or not guilty based on all that evidence that was supposed to be presented at the probable cause trial hearing thing. So she's just either going to put in a guilty or a not guilty plea today. And then I think if she pleads guilty, they will probably have another day for sentencing. But I found some interesting stuff. So, and I have 5,000 tabs, so I don't know where this interesting stuff is anymore. Let me just look. Okay. So, I just noticed this originally. This is one of the first, this is from the first part, like, because her trial kind of got split. When it moved up to circuit court, it got split. It got a 01 put after her trial, her case number. So, I'm so nervous and excited too, Frosty. Okay, so this was the probable cause. So this is, sorry, Kitty is attacking me again from behind because she thinks I'm hiding her toy and I'm not. Okay, so this was the probable cause statement. So the facts supporting this are on 4/22/25 at approximately 13:47, the victim walked into the sheriff's office. The victim had videos and photos that were sent to the victim from the suspect, Emily. The victim told her to stop sending videos and emails in February 2024, like a whole year and a half before. The was granted a full order of protection on February 26, 2025, and on April 28th, 2005 at 1500 hours, the victim received a number of videos in his email. I think I don't think it happened on one day. Like, Emily has already admitted that it was Monty's video that sent her spiraling. I think the way that this is written is not the facts. In my opinion, I think that it was written over a number of days and weeks, as we know. But here they say that we have probable cause to charge Emily with a Class A misdemeanor pursuant to whatever. So originally they were just going to charge her with they were just going to charge her with, what was I going to say? With a Class A misdemeanor, but then she got charged with, here I have this, and these are the charges. I just got to share this just a second. Is everyone okay? Is everyone following along? Am I going out of, not like too fast or something? So these are the original charges. Complaint count 1 is a Class E felony of harassment in the first degree. So the probable cause was for Class A misdemeanor, and now she's being charged with a Class E felony of harassment. Defendant without good cause engaged in an act with the purpose to cause emotional distress to confidential victim by texting, emailing, and sending audio recordings. The range of punishment for a Class E felony is a term of not less than 1 year and not to exceed 4 years. And a fine not to exceed $10,000. So her minimum is 1 year for that Class E, and her max is like 4. And then the count 2 is the initiating communication with confidential victim and violated the terms of conditions of the restraining order, and it's up to a term of not to exceed 1 year and a fine not to exceed 2,000. So her minimum is a year and a bit, just under 2 years, and her max could be 4, almost 5 if they do it. Evie, go. If they do it not concurrently. Yeah. They do say they can go to like a residential prison thing, but I really don't know. Oh, I didn't even show it. I'm so dumb. Anyways, here it is. Sorry about that. There's the count 1, which is Class E felony, and count 2. Okay. And Darlene is the prosecuting attorney. All right. So I'm going to put that down. Then get rid of that one. Oh, Lord. And then we had, I'm just going on that we really quickly, in case the people don't know. And then we had this arrest warrant on April 22nd, and it said no bond. So this is when she was in the county jail for, I think, 10 days. Oh, I didn't add it to the stage either. There we go. Having problems. So no bond and no contact with the victim through any means. Got it. No. Today is her arraignment trial. She has to plead guilty or not guilty. She waived her right to to all the probable cause. So whatever evidence they have, she's going to go forth with that. None was exclusatory. So today we find out if she has, like if they run the terms, like that's the max. If they run the terms consecutively, concurrently, consecutively, like one after the other. If they run them together, then it's like up to 4 years, but it's a minimum of 1 year. We have not heard anything yet from the court. Just checking again. There is nothing. Just going over the old stuff. And then I thought we'd watch some like good old Wise and Beef who got a good. Yeah, so, okay, the bond one was one. Me, go, please. Okay, let me just get, so this was the one just showing no contact with, this was like the original warrant with no bond. And then she, just a second. Oh, come on, you can't jump on the computer, okay? You just can't. I know you want to, but you're not allowed. Sorry, guys. And then on May 22nd, she had her first arraignment, and it was held over to May the 29th because at this time she didn't have a lawyer or anything, and she was automatically like put in as not guilty, but it was continued for the next. Hope I put that up on the screen. It's early morning. And then the next one was Okay. And then the next one was on the May the 29th. This is when she was granted bond. Sorry. With the evidence sheet they have, I would be getting a plea bargain. Morning, Capone. Welcome in. Yeah, I think he's just talking. It's a minimum a year either way, and then I think the maximum is up to 5 years if they're run consecutively. We're thinking. Where do you think, Mons? Okay. So this one was just like the bond. Bond is set at 4,000. With GPS monitor, she couldn't talk, email, anything with the defendant, and no contact with the victim, no social media use, and no phone use outside of telephone calls. Stop right now. You're being annoying. You can't attack my arm. You can't. You can't. Here, where's your toy? Here, I got it. Come. Okay, go play. That kind of hurt. Little kitty paws in my arm. Okay, stay there. Yeah. Sorry, kitty interlude, kitty distraction. Stink, Capone is just chatting because Capone knows PG. Let's be nice on this day of trial. Okay, so the next one is okay, that's not really interesting. Okay, there were some disclosure requests by PG's lawyer on the 28th of May, so he asked for those right away. And we saw the bond order. And okay, here's the next thing. Yeah, Capone can just chat in here. We're just chatting. Okay. As long as you're not being an asshole in the chat, you could chat. There's only a few that aren't allowed to come in. If you start being an asshole, then you have to escort yourself out. Excuse me. Can you guys see this one? Good morning, Jessica. Thank you, Stink. I'll send like Guitar Man, the bailiff after you. Okay, and then real quick on the end to the 24th of July, we're almost caught up. So the preliminary hearing is waived. The case was bound over for arraignment in circuit court, which I believe is a higher court, like a criminal case court, for today's date at 9 a.m. And this is where we are right now. I saw something else interesting that we hadn't seen before. I don't know. What are your guys' thoughts? What's going to happen today? Put a 1 in the chat if you think she's going to jail today. Put a 2 if you don't. You guys see this? Nope, you can't. So this was just from the monitoring place, just saying that they got the so it says Mrs. Whatever was released on bond of 4,000 in the above mentioned case on May 29th with the conditioning of LBS monitoring. LBS installed the GPS device the same day and advised her of the conditions: no contact with the victim of any means or through any medium, no social media use, no phone use outside of phone calls, approved employment, church, NA, AA meetings, counseling, attorneys meetings, court and medical appointments, all with 24-hour notification. So if she was going to go to anything like employment, church, meetings, God, it doesn't even say you can go grocery shopping. You have to give 24-hour notice before going. I don't know, Capone. Yeah, maybe not today. Well, time served is only 10 days. And 2 months with ankle monitoring. Like, I don't know. I don't know what her defense she is facing for the Class A misdemeanor, up to a year and a $2,000 fine. For the Class E felony, she's facing minimum 1 year, up to 4 years. So I think she's facing at least 1 year, up to 5. Yeah. So, no, it's the same violation. It's just been going through court for the whole time. Like, it just takes a long time for them to get through the court. Because there's arraignments and then moving up to higher court and stuff. So it's the same file. Let me just see what else I have here. Okay, we've done that one. Okay, I just have some requests for disclosure from the prosecuting attorney, but she didn't ask for disclosure until the 27th day of June, which I found was interesting. So her disclosure. Oh, wait a second. No, she sent the disclosure to the attorney, PG's attorney, on the 27th of June. Do you remember when PG was saying that she hadn't received any discovery yet? I thought that was the 27th or 28th of June, but maybe her lawyer just hadn't told her. Okay, I'm just going through my tabs, make sure that, okay, we're all caught up. We're all caught up, you guys. Binge Girl has been gone for a while. I'm sure she's going to have some psychology reports, but she needs like a real psychologist, not just her therapist type of thing. Exactly. So we have a few choices. We can go over my old video about Binge Girl and the stuff she said in that one, because Binge Girl is now gone off the internet. So the only I have talking in chat is when she went into, I believe, Monty's stream. I have that on my old video. Or we can watch some Wise and Beef on what got PG into this trouble in the first place, which is kind of what I want, like a retro react. Are you guys up for that? Press 1 for the retro react. Press 2 to go over Binge Girl's stuff, which we've already gone over, but we can go over again. I want to see it all. Yeah, let's start with Wise and Beef. I just want to share their link. Give me a second. This is all new to me. Trying to figure this stuff out. Yes, we love Wise and Beef. Okay, I think that worked. Okay, and so this is a deleted live stream from 11/12/24. So she had already gotten the restraining order February of 2025, but he gave her a cease and desist in February ish, around February of 2024. So he's already given her a cease and desist.
Good morning. Good morning.
Okay.
Hello, you guys. Good morning. Good morning. How are you guys today?
We are
Is
good.
everybody good?
How are
What's
you?
going on?
How are you today, PG? Today is your day in court.
I'm just gonna bring up just something to play in the background.
You guys
Um,
okay?
we can either we can either just chill and hang out and talk. Then you guys can ask questions about the community tab or whatever. Or we can just sit here and react to stuff. I'm gonna kind of leave it up to you guys. Um, I'm just trying to play something that like doesn't have music in it or whatever, and so that way I'm at least playing audio here, or visual. Sorry. But yeah, I just thought I would kind of take it from there.
Hi,
Um,
girl. We're
what did I
going to
miss last
friends.
night, by the way? So I was asleep at like 7:30 because I'm a grandma.
I love how PG does this. She's like, "What did I miss? What happened?" Even though, like, I think Monty streamed about her and even though she was right there in chat in Monty's chat, she's like, "What happened? Tell me, I missed it all."
But I was asleep early. I was up at like a regular time, so I was up at like 6 a.m. So I kind of wonder if my sleeping cycles are finally adjusting, which is helpful. It's actually very helpful. But I'm just blathering at this point.
Exactly.
So
She's
let
not
me go ahead and
missing
start this. And you
anything.
might hear the puppy in the background. She is very hyperactive this morning, and that was not supposed to have sound. Okay, so I can either turn the sound on and leave it as I'm answering
Me
questions,
too,
or if you guys
Stevie.
just
Me
like it as the
too.
smoke and that's it, that is fine. It is up to you guys. This is just a typical thing that I like to do once in a while, where if there's nothing to review, nothing to
Is this the one where she got struck because she used like the background and she thought it was Jessica Messica striking her for no reason at all?
watch, nothing to get caught up on, then I just pop on here and either take Q&As or I just leave it up to the general public what they want to watch with me. So if you guys have any suggestions that you would like for me to watch something, please let me know.
PG, let's watch
Okay,
Monty.
then I'm gonna like check over here. Good morning, apartment wife. Good to see you guys. How's everybody today? I can keep you company while cleaning. I love to, Lynn. I love to. I'm sure you guys may or may not have had time yet to go and view the community tab. I highly encourage you to do so because I would like to discuss that today. And if you guys have any questions in general, sorry, I am setting the screen. All right, I like that much better. It's just
We
much prettier
haven't,
that
but
way.
we have
Um,
heard them in the back.
yeah, just go check out the community tab. Not the first post, but if you scroll down to like the second post where there's like 3 screenshots, that's the one that you guys need to go and read. Okay. So I'll let you
You
guys
know,
read.
I am kicking myself for not doing better PG um downloads and stuff. Like I just have a few and I've a few of the community posts, but I'm kicking myself for not making a folder for it and a chart and a graph. Like
Read that, and I'll just kind of babble up here, and then I'll let your questions just kind of filter in here. Um, I'm just kind of, I'm just kind of done. I'm done. I'm done with a lot of things,
yeah,
and
I
I
think
know
the
usually
dog
when I'm
is
done, I'm
named
screaming and I'm
Emily.
yelling and I'm crying, and I'm not that anymore. Girl world doesn't get that out of me anymore. It doesn't get me that keyed up.
Jessica,
It
Jesus.
just annoys the piss out of me now. So, anyway, that's how my morning is going. How are you guys?
Okay, we're like how many minutes in? 3 minutes in, and she's already annoyed. It's going to be a good stream. And
I
she's
was asleep early
happy.
too and up early. Oh, I'm sorry, Lynn. I'm sorry.
Oh
I hate
yeah,
that. I
you're
think
right,
I am kind
suppose.
of dealing with the time change. And then I think on top of that, I think I'm so stressed that my stress is like affecting my sleep patterns, among other things. At least that's what the therapist has said at this point. Like the therapist has been documenting all kinds of stuff that has never gone into my chart before. So I'm just kind of, I don't want to go to therapy.
The therapist has been documenting her stuff, but has never gone into her chart before. Make that make sense. I don't think this is a real therapist. Like, I feel in my heart that this therapist is like a community, counselor, and they're like usually like social workers, or not slagging on social workers or anything like that. But like I don't think that this is a real psychologist or psychiatrist. I don't believe that this is a psychiatrist in any fact at all.
this week. I just don't. I have to take a test. There's like 2 different tests that I have to take. Don't want to take either one of them. Then my mom calls this morning.
Yes, like I know that when she was in jail, she had trouble getting her meds for the first few days, and she finally got them. So they know that she's on medication of some sort.
Trying to talk about Thanksgiving, and I'm like, can I just skip Thanksgiving? Can I skip it at this point? Because I'm so stressed that I don't want to go. I don't want to have people put up with me. I don't want people
Those
to have
were
to put up with me being
great.
in a bad mood, and I cannot fake my mood at this point.
Yeah.
So, can I skip it? And my mom was like, no, nice try. No, you're going. And I'm like, great. Can I go to 1 Thanksgiving instead of 3? That would be better. That'd be a little bit less stress. Were they blurry?
Oh my God, wouldn't that be amazing?
Were they blurry? Hang on. Let me go look. I'm sorry. Shit. Hang on. I didn't mean for him to be blurry, you guys.
Awesome. I'll look
I'm
them up too.
sorry. I'm looking right now. Hang on. I'm checking. I mean, to me, they're pretty crystal clear. Like, there's not much room for interpretation there. It's pretty direct and pretty clear. And to me, they kind of look, they look kind to me. But I'm really not okay, Jim. I'm trying to act like I'm okay, and I'm trying to carry around like everything's fine.
Okay, people are asking about their community tab and stuff. I think these are the community tabs where she kind of went off and just kind of said, "Our crew lays low," and she was directing it at the victim.
But this is why I was trying to stay logged off, because I'm like, you guys, the holidays are a really stressful time for me because this is when my family fights the most. And I was trying to get it to where I was like, you know what, I should probably pull back from girl world for a little bit since I know the family drama is coming soon. There's no avoiding the family drama. You can't delete it. You
I hope he wears the gray suit.
can't override it. You just got to deal with it. It's there. But apparently that's not going to my favor. It's not. Hey, Cookie, welcome in. Good to see you, Pearl. Hang on. Hello, trash words. Hello, trash mushroom. Good to see you back.
Yes.
So Pearl is asking a good question. So was your lawyer on a sock account in the chat? I don't have any proof of this. Okay. But one thing you guys can do me a favor with. All right. One of the things you guys can do. Okay. So my regulars will know exactly what I'm talking about. Baby dog, get down. She gets mad when I go live, so she throws a fit. Get down. Thank you. One of the things.
So Pearl had asked, so your lawyer was on a sock account, and so now PG is asking her community to, dig deep, screenshot everything. PG asks a lot of her community. If you know, you know.
Things you guys can do to help me is if we get people in this room who are not regulars. Okay, I don't like the idea of turning you guys into watchdogs. That actually bothers me. But if you guys feel like it, if there are names that start to filter in and out of here that aren't in the community, or that aren't people that you recognize,
Me
or
too.
aren't from Cobraverse or from somewhere else, I need for you guys to start screenshotting the ones that are new and then finding a way to like email those to me. Okay, that's what I would like on that. And good morning again, Thrashed. Good to see you.
Stink, I'm going to
Jim's
send
like,
you a
don't
message.
skip Thanksgiving. If there weren't so much family fighting, between the family fighting, the stressful shopping that I hate, which I'm going to try my hardest to maybe focus on a lot of gift cards this year, and maybe just buy only shop for my kids and then like gift card everybody else so it takes down on some of the stress. But between the family drama, between the divorced families, okay, it's bad. Like I've already had to schedule 2 emergency therapy sessions because my family is fighting this bad right now. Then on top of that, the shopping and the wrapping and all that crap, I would just rather sleep. Can I just go to sleep and wake up when the holidays are over? Can somebody wake me up when it's the new year? Can I do that? Can I go hibernate for 3 months? That's what I really want to do. Lynn is saying, I think I'm going to have to buy a white pumpkin this year. Oh, I love those. But supposedly they taste great, hoping so. Oh, for cooking. Yeah, there's I think I saw a video pop up in my feed where somebody was cooking like pumpkin chili. I can't remember whose video I saw of that. But it was actually really good though. Like I watched the video and I was like, okay, I would try that.
That's true, Tyler.
Turkey Day. Hey Johnson, welcome back. Yeah, I love the food and I love things.
I sent a message just for everyone to give their thoughts on.
Thanksgiving because it's like one of the biggest family holidays of the year. And we always sit around and play cards. And every once in a while, I get a glass of wine at Thanksgiving. It's the only time I get a drink. So I would love to go, but if I don't get this if I don't get this side drama settled before we get to the holiday, it's just going to go to hell. Can we read them and talk about them as a group? So here's the deal. I would love to do that, Jim, but I am so scared of, and I don't know how to say this accurately, one, without sounding weird, and two, being drugged for it. I would love to sit and do that, but here's the deal. One, it's really, really long. Okay, I literally put everything I felt into that fucking letter and I hit send and I did not give a fuck. Because that's where I'm at with this situation, people. And I'm the kind of person that my filter is to write through myself and to write it out. That's why I love books and words. That's why I'm writing a book. But I am scared to do that. And I'm scared to do that because I look at what's happened to Val and I look how they asked Val to sing a song. And then all of a sudden, Val has her own Hunter Hayes music video. Okay. Like, I would love to do that because, in a way, I see it as taking accountability for what I sent. But at the same time, because of other people and their actions, I'm too scared to do that. So, hey, Stevie, good to see you. I'm just chilling and talking with you guys this morning. And is there anything to catch up on today? Anything? Did Foodie go live like yesterday? Because if it was after 7:30, I didn't see it. I didn't see anything after 7:30 last night. The gummies hit and I was down. Oh. No, I don't think so. I don't know who that is. If you guys have already screenshot that, just let me know. This isn't anything new. One, I can tell that this is an outsider. So this is an outsider, okay? And it's very obvious that they're an outsider. You don't think anybody hasn't told me this already? See, my crew knows who I am and they know how I act. They're used to this shit. You're not. That's not my problem. But thanks for visiting the chat, though. I'm glad you have so much time during your busy day. I don't think it's him. It's somebody just torturing the chat. It's fine. It's fine. Jim is saying, is he still messing with you? I'll be your watchdog. We must protect PG at all costs. Oh, Jim, that's really nice of you. Just go get Monty. Somebody go get Monty. Somebody go get my ex. Go ask him why the fuck this shit is happening. What kind of
Monty doesn't know anything. You know, she always asks for Monty. I'm just debating. I have some tea, but I'm just debating for a second.
And why is it happening? That's what I want to know, because Monty is the one who is in charge of this whole game, and I'm tired of playing nice about it. So now, yes, you are getting crazy because I'm done being nice. Okay. Go get Monty, ask him why this shit is happening, and ask him why he set this shit up. Ask him why he got Breezy involved. Ask him why Breezy was the one who made the phone call. Ask him why. Then turn around and ask the lawyer, okay? And I hope you guys don't fail me now. Fail me now. This is the one person in my life that I'm actually physically turning over to you guys and being like, hey, this person is a POS. I want them out of my life and I want them out now. And I'm counting on my trolls to.
Okay, I just want to go over this first. Again, listen very closely to what she's asking.
One who made the phone call. Ask him why. Then turn around and ask the lawyer, okay? And I hope you guys don't fail me now. Please do not fail me now. This is the one person in my life that I'm actually physically turning over to you guys and being like, hey, this person is a POS. I want them out of my life and I want them out now. And I'm counting on my trolls to take care of the job. You're officially on call. Give him hell. That's all I'm going to say. Give him hell. Because I'm that done. I'm that done. Well, again, apartment wife, yeah, I'd like to read it, but chances are he would screen record it and call it evidence. So you can thank him. This is his little performance, so this is what we're dealing with here. Jarella's saying no, not shit going on. Good to see you, Jarella. Welcome in. I mean, Stevie, it's one of my favorites too. I'm not going to lie. I miss my friend. I do. I miss my friend, but I know that she's probably better off wherever she is or whatever she's doing. They're used to it. Hell yeah, they're used to it. You know why? That's the only reason they come here. They come here because I'm crazy and it entertains them. If you haven't caught on yet, that's not my problem. Nice try, though. Oh, they've got a lot to learn, don't they? You know, my crew is that good. My crew could probably destroy your entire firm if you really test them. If you really test them, they can find out everybody in that office. They can put everybody in that thread. The first docs that you got, the first docs that you got was a soft docs. That was anything public on your information in Monty's thread. That was done like, what, you guys, 6 months ago? So thank you to whoever did that. I appreciate you now because now that'll play out later on. So if you didn't know, your basic information is in that thread, but that is just a soft docs. They can take it more extreme. And I say they, I mean the people who are supporting me in chat right now, because those are my friends. And yes, they do know me better than you do. Not my problem. They can find out the entire name of your staff, anybody you've worked for, anybody that you've worked for in your past history. Let's not forget that I suggest to everybody to go and read the article in the Springfield Business Journal. Go search Douglas Hanson, Springfield Business Journal. That entire article will give you an idea of how high ranking this guy is. And Mr. High Class Official over here thinks he's actually going to do something to the foodie beauty crowd. That's what he thinks. This is
all what the lawyer cares about is that PG stops emailing him and stops texting him and stops calling him. Doesn't care about foodie beauty.
a guy who was basically like for planes. He went in and did crimes and investigations on planes for the Air Force. That's who this guy is. And that's who this guy is trying to act like he knows what the fuck he's doing here. And I know you're listening and see that, and I don't give a fuck. If you want to fight me, you're going to have to go through everybody sitting in this room. I don't think you have the balls to do it. I'm laughing at Lynn. Oh, girl, you think I'm done? Now you know I'm done. If you can't tell I'm done, that's a you problem. I'm done. I'm done playing the game. You really want to see the game be played? I'm starting the game right now. Right fucking now. You're saying it's all me? Then you don't have a fucking clue how this game works. Trolls do. You know why? Because the trolls created the game. You think the trolls are going to let go of me? They need this crazy in order to torture Monty. They're not letting go of this crazy. They will find anybody that you've ever worked for, any accomplishment you've ever had, and any failure that you've ever had. And I hope they even hack your devices and find out if you were cheating on more than just your wife. Because if you were doing that shit to me, you were doing it to somebody else. And they will find it. Because they're that good. But you want to piss this army off? Okay, you go ahead. You go ahead. Well, Jim, I don't know for, like, I don't have...
PG really believes that, like, her crew is going to come after Doug. So this is, sorry, the victim. So this is her kind of threatening him that they could do
like
anything.
A call log of evidence to show you guys, and I say that loosely. Okay, I don't have this as physical proof evidence. I don't have that for you, but I sent that cease and desist to 3 people. 3 people, ladies and gentlemen, 3. I sent it to Monty because he told me to provide the proof. Monty was the one who told me to provide the proof, so I did. This is how he catches people. That's how he gets the case numbers off the reports. That's why he asked for them. Okay?
Oh my God.
So I sent the cease and desist to Monty, Just Breezing Today, and Chantel. Those were the 3 people that had it, other than Valerie. Connect the dots, people. Who do you think took a play in this? Who do you think did? And we have a whole nother side to this. Baby dog. Baby dog. Come here. And the other side to this, hang on, I'm going to have to get the puppy. The other side to this is he very well could have made it up. I think he made up the whole fucking thing. And how I feel about the whole thing is in the screenshots in the community tab. So please go check those out. I will be right back. I have to take something from the puppy.
My God, I just blew out everyone's ears. Sorry.
Breezy. Get a water. So I'm back. Sorry. Breezy made what phone call? So the phone call that was made, apparently he is claiming, ladies and gentlemen, all right, this is his claim. In his original cease and desist, all right, here, where's apartment wife? And I will get that question in just a moment. Thanks for pointing them out, Jarella. Hang on, you guys. Hold on. Wow, we got all kinds of
Okay, I'm just looking for something. Just continue.
names coming in here that are weird. Val, I know you're here. I don't care. This isn't about you. Get out. Go away. You're still here 2 years later. Go away. Yeah, I don't care. You're a Breezy supporter. Get out. Hang on. What did Breezy say? Oh, look, it's just breezing today. Doing her moral duty. Is this what you call a good Samaritan, Breezy? Is this your good Samaritan side coming out? See, this is the problem that I had with you. You would pretend to be my friend in the DMs, but then you would turn around and to the general public, you would make fun of me. I don't do this two-faced bullshit. So therefore, I have a problem even caring about your opinion. But thanks for being a troll, though. I'm glad you had to be here for the drama.
I remember this at this time. Breezy had said something like, PDD, don't bring this on the internet. You know, you have to stay quiet. You can't talk about them. Something along those lines, like giving her generalized advice. And then she said, I'm not sure, but I think she might have said something like, you're mentally unwell at the moment or something, something along those lines as well.
Jesus. Okay, apartment wife. What if we read the cease and desist? Do you guys want to hear that? I can read that. You guys are going to be fucking bored and annoyed. I can read that.
Yes,
and you guys can get the full details of that if you would rather.
Okay, so I think I have it. Just a second. So I have some tea. Oh God, now I just erased it. Just a second, hold on. So I made a little mini video. Okay. Perfect. Awesome. Okay, so all this information that I'm about to give you has been given to the prosecuting attorney. I think on the last stream, I went over some texts that someone had sent me. I guess I can say now it was directly from PG. And they were all sent to the prosecuting attorney as well. Not directly from me, but there was a whole different investigation kind of going on, but they were sent as an add-on. But I did get in contact with the prosecuting attorney. I did email her, but I never actually heard back from her directly. So this was what was concerning. You guys ready? You got your coffee? Let me just have a bit of coffee first because my mouth is going to get dry. It's some tea. Okay. Got your coffee. So this was before her I think I can't remember. I can look at the date after because I just made a little clip for the prosecuting attorney and I'm just looking off the little clip. Oh my God. I'm so nervous. I'm going to pee myself. Okay. So Purple Glitter had texted me. Oh, and a family member. Oh, and something a family member said about my case makes a really good point. If we want to prove harassment on our side of the case, we really could use stuff being sent to use. You know, like how they troll with the pizzas. I just recently got a pizza order that was sent to me with the judge's actual name on it. It was a large all meat from a Domino's. I got it the second day I was home. And then she said, like, stars being sent to us. It could be anything sent to us: food, pizza, DoorDash, flowers, but would have to say that it was sent from the opposite party. This would be evidence in court to prove that we are getting equal amounts of harassment. So she's essentially asking me to send her something like pizza or flowers or DoorDash in his name to fabricate evidence that they were both getting equally harassed. Exactly. And I was shocked. So the first thing I did was screenshot it, of course, and pretty much said not comfortable doing that. And then she had said something like, "That's okay. I thought I'd ask anyways." Let me just see. I clip here. I said, "I really don't go IRL in any capacity. I just don't want to get involved, if you know what I mean. I'm praying and wishing for the best of you." And she said, "No, it's fine. I was just asking." Let me just, okay, here. No, oh, no, you're fine. I was just making a point of what would help with the case. I wouldn't want to be involved either if I was in my country. Stop. I don't want to be in the hex jar. So, anyways, we have known, this is old. This is a couple months old at least. I'll see if I can find the actual screenshots of it. For some reason, I can't find it on my, because she has gotten rid of everything. Just a second, guys. We, the farms know about this. We held it from that as well. Like, we've been just not putting this out here yet. Because we were just waiting to see going forward with trial and everything like that. And I don't have the date. I think these were back from June, like in June, maybe July. I'm trying to see here. Boop, boop, boop. Must be from July. Oh, is something has happened with the case. Something has happened with the case. I'm going to it right now. Going to it. It's not refreshing. Oh my God. Sorry. I'm having troubles. I'm trying. Why is this not going with the case? Okay. Okay, refresh. Refresh. Did you get a new number? Okay, I'll have to try through Discord. Just a second. Because I can't click on that inside. Erg. How come this won't update on my... Okay, we've got some... She's going for trial. I know that. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to get this up. I'm going to have to just... go right from the source because it won't update. Hold on tight. I have to back it up here because I can't click on StreamYards. She got a new case. No, she didn't. I lied. There it is. Docket entries. Okay, I got it. We're going to share. It's coming. I know you linked it. I'm just having issues. I got it, though. I got it. Thank you, Stink. I got it. Okay. I'm going to put it up. Make sure I add it to the stage. Now I've lost all my comments here. Oh my God. If you guys are commenting, I can't see. So be good. StreamYard says, am I disconnected? Are we still good? Okay. Am I still good? Can you guys still hear me? Can someone put a 1? Anything? Just because I can't see comments anymore. Thank you. Okay. 8/12/12. Disposition hearing scheduled for 10/14/25 at 9 a.m. And there was a waiver of formal arraignment today, this morning at 9 a.m. Let's see what that says. We're going to share that tab instead. Okay, it's up. Okay, I'm so nervous for her. It says, the state of Missouri, prosecuting attorney Paragon, the defendant appears in person with their attorney. The defendant waives formal arraignment and reading of the information, and the court enters a plea of not guilty on behalf of defendant. And it reappearance is set to 10/14/25 at 9 a.m. Okay. The hell does this mean? I don't know. I think that she waived saying guilty or not guilty, and the court let her, the court automatically entered not guilty. And then there's some kind of court case in October 14th, reappearance. See, the defendant waives formal arraignment and reading of the information, and the court enters a plea of not guilty on behalf of the defendant. Weird. Nothing about this bond stuff is thing. I need a lawyer. I need a lawyer to explain this. Yeah, she didn't want to hear the evidence. She's like, just wait. I don't want to hear it. I'm just not guilty. So she doesn't want to hear the evidence on a probable cause. She doesn't want to hear the evidence or even the information about the evidence now. Like, it's like she's just denying it and pled not guilty. So is the trial on 10/14? Yeah. Either way, she's fighting this. She's pleading not guilty. I just don't want, like, wouldn't you want to know what evidence they have against you unless you know what evidence they have against you, is my theory. Excuse me. But I've never been in court, so I don't know. I don't know if that's that way. Well, this is exactly. I don't hear it. I didn't do it. She doesn't want a plea deal, apparently. Thank you, Stink. Yeah, the prosecutor has all the evidence. And also, I don't know if I went over on the last court, but recently, like within the last week, Darlene has submitted a list of witnesses as well. I'm not on the witness list, but there is a list of witnesses submitted as well. Yeah, I think she just wants to avoid that it's happening, but it's happening. Like, you can't avoid it. I don't know. In my opinion, I think the evidence is very strong. Sorry, guys, I didn't mean to be coughing. Especially since Binge Girl, when we went over on my last Binge Girl, um, you know, admitted that in an email to Monty that Binge Girl admitted for PG that yes, she sent the lawyer stuff, letters, emails, that type of stuff, because she was mad about the April 8th stream he did. And then we found out the Binge Girl is PG. So PG admitted that PG sent all that stuff. So she's admitted that she has actually contacted this man, the victim, when she has a restraining order. Yeah. I don't think she can run very fast, or anything like that. So there is other stuff. There is more tea here that I can probably say. She has also contacted the lawyer posing as other people in this community. And we have proof of those as well. She has one son, but he is being taken care of. Wow. So it wasn't just her as herself, but it was her posing as someone, and he knew. He clocked her right away, because who doesn't? And it's like, can you stop texting me or emailing me? Yeah, we don't want to talk about her son. He's just well taken care of, is all that we can say. He's got stable persons in his life and is doing well. And that's all that we really want to say. So it's a lot. It's a lot going on right now. So, yeah. So, yeah, this court case is not going fast. So, okay. That's all the tea, the new tea, and the new update for her. But I think we, excuse me, should finish watching. I'll just double check everything else. It just says 10, 14, 25. And, oh, no. Yeah, the list of witnesses was on the 7th of August. I don't understand that. I don't want to say that quite yet. Quite yet. We will show receipts and stuff like that. Yeah, like I think, like, to be labeled like mentally like incompetent, like she has to be like out like in quotation marks out of her mind. Like these were all choices. PG made a choice to do all this stuff. PG made a choice to email me and ask me to fabricate evidence. PG made a choice to stay in YouTube's chats. PG made a choice. Like this is all stuff of her own volition. Like you don't get the insanity plea or anything like that for having erotomania or BPD or anything like that. Like she's still mentally competent. She still has full advocacy of herself and full like control of herself and autonomy. She is just making really poor decisions based on delusions that she is having. And delusions in the sense that it's just a fixed belief. I'm not saying that like a delusion is like a fixed belief that is usually not common to like the normal people, like to the majority of the world. But she's having delusions, but she's not so delusional that she doesn't know what is reality. She knows what is reality. Yeah, she's not incompetent. She could still hold a job of some sort. And she can still pay your bills and go grocery shopping and stuff. Like she's not mentally not with reality. She does have like she is in tune with reality, but she also carries these delusions. Yes. Right. She hides the behaviors. She lies about the behaviors. So she knows that they're wrong. You know what I mean? Like, just because. No, Elizabeth. I don't think she does. I don't personally, in my opinion. Yeah, she needs like a real psychiatrist. Real one. Yes, like things she was doing, she was trying to conceal what she was doing. She was trying to make up things, that type of stuff. So yeah. Wild, hey? Yeah, like we only know what she puts out on the internet or and stuff, and from what I've seen, I don't believe she does. And when she talks about it, it doesn't sound like she has DID. It just there's just so many inconsistencies that I can't even give her any credibility to it. Any ounce of credibility. Like, do you guys remember like when you were teenagers or young adults and you had different personas for where you were at, like if you were like a bar star but then you were like a study nerd, you know what I mean, like or whatever at university. Maybe that's just me, but like um that's how I kind of feel it is, that she just has these different personas that she'll put on, but I don't think it's true. Don't know, the witness list is not there, and Monty will have to talk about it if he is, because Monty and I do not communicate. But I just thought so that's the update. So that was pretty darn quick, in my opinion. Let me just see if there's anything else. Oop, wrong one. Oop, I'm having problems. So PG might be at home by now. So if she's watching, we give her all the glitter vibes. Monty would just have to give it his emails and his texts. You're welcome. I think I'll go back to watching Wise and Beef if you guys are cool with that. Oh gosh, where did I put it? There it is. Sorry, I'm clicking 100 different things right now. So this is one of the things that got her in trouble.
All I know, it could have been Chantel. Or Chantel could have gone to her little minions and vice versa. Okay? It may not have been Breezy. I don't hate Breezy. But when she does this petty shit where she plays good cop, bad cop, that's what I can't stand. If you don't like me, you don't like me. You don't have to be here. But don't play good cop, bad cop with me. That doesn't go far. All right? And that's what I got sick of. I especially got sick of the gaslighting and the manipulation. Is that not her actual?
So I just wanted to comment one thing on the person that she posed as. I have tried to contact this person. The person has not replied to me. So that I can discuss this if they knew or not, or were an active participant or not. We just don't know. I don't know.
Breezy good. I hope it's not her, Jarella, because I don't want to fight with her. Like, I don't want to fight with her. She's a much bigger fish than I am. Why would I want to fight with her? I just get annoyed because she does certain things that piss me off and she doesn't even see what she's doing. So if she hears that, yes, that's how I really felt. But if you would stop the whole bad cop, good cop thing, we would get along much easier. Don't try to parole me, okay? Jessica Meska used to do that shit to me too. I don't like it. I don't need it in my life. Just be a normal friend. And I just got fed up and I bit her head off. Hang on, there was a question that came in earlier and I was gonna... But if it is the fake Breezy, that makes me feel better. So thank you for at least telling me. So this question, which by the way, I have no clue who that photo is. Maybe Amber Lynn? I don't know. Anyway, so, and I'm aware that this is somebody new and just visiting. That's fine. You're fine here. If you're just visiting because you want the tea, you're fine here. Just don't death threat me or my don't death threat me or my family. Don't fucking...
I'll discuss it. I have to get a little bit more confirmation from a couple of people, just so that because it's just more than one person involved, and I just want to make sure that we can discuss it and they're okay with discussing it, and try to contact the person that is involved as well. If they don't answer me, then that's fine. But
wellness check on me because I am fine. This is me venting. If you have a problem with it, you're free to leave. Or my mods can block you. It's your choice. They know when it gets like this that they have full power to take over on whatever the hell they see fit. To answer this question, why don't people help her instead of letting her be delusional? Can I answer this question? Is that okay? This is entertainment for them. This is what they think crazy is. They've never even seen real crazy.
But we're not letting her be delusional. I don't know if people have been in her chat. There are some that, go along with it. But there are a significant amount of people that tell her that her delusions are not correct, that that's not what's happening, that constantly tell her the truth. She doesn't want to listen to that at all. She doesn't care what you have to say. She'll flip what you have to say. She'll twist it, what you have to say, so it fits her belief system. You could tell her till she's blue in the face that Chantel is not talking about her or sending her subliminal messages. Doesn't matter. So I'm not sure what else we're supposed to do with the person on the internet that's, streaming this type of stuff. But
see, this is what they think is crazy. It is entertainment for them. Thank you, Cody.
Exactly.
Can I start this?
Exactly.
Sorry. Oscar is also...
And a lot of people were helping her, trying to help her, or even just talking about nothing to do with girl, like talking about books or something else, just to get her mind off of this train of thought that she was having. But when she started asking more than one person, including me, to fabricate evidence for her trial. That kind of was the end of it. Like that kind of was like going beyond.
Asking, why don't you help her? Thank you, Oscar.
Welcome in, Aaron.
Thrash is asking, how are people supposed to help a grown-ass woman? So, and I
Yes,
understand
exactly,
Thrash
Tom.
is just being rational. Thank you, Thrash, for being rational. Sometimes I just need somebody to talk to. I need somebody to vent to. The real Breezy can tell you this. This
Poor
is an example of
Jessica.
me losing my shit, and this is the worst it can get, since I'm being treated like a social experiment. Thank you, Cody. Because Breezy, at the beginning, that's what I thought was happening. But you have to keep in mind, Breezy, Valerie also had the cease and desist. She was the other party involved. So who the hell, because we know Val can't keep her mouth shut on any fucking thing. So who the hell did Breezy take it to? I think Breezy took it probably directly to Jessica Meska. That's where I think that came into play, if you're still here.
So Breeze said, you told me Jessica Messica contacted your lawyer. Then you told me it was Monty. The lawyer wants nothing to do with you. You have told me that. Please get help. It's sad watching you spiral. So Jessica Messica did not contact the lawyer. Monty, I have no idea. But she has these people that she always blames. Like she always says that was them. And in this stream, like she said that she only told 3 people about the cease and desist. Flat out lie. I know of at least 5 or 6 that knew about it. At least.
I'm sorry you feel that way, Breezy. I am. And yeah, I miss being friends with you. We used to talk 2 or 3 times a week. So yeah, that adjustment has been hard for me. Losing that circle of friends that I thought was in my court, that was hard for me.
Yes, and she told the whole community as well.
Aw, thanks, apartment wife. Now, don't drag Breezy. I know some of you have issues with Breezy. Well, anyway, Jarella, even if it's not Breezy, if Breezy hears, now she knows how I feel. So if that was the point of the troll, then that was the point of the troll, I guess. I don't know. See how I really feel, because that's what trolls do. They want to see how you really feel, so they send a friend to figure it out.
Yeah, why would she tell Chantel? I don't think Chantel has any clue in the world who PG is. At all. But she didn't just show like here I think she talks about, yeah, I'm letting you out. There you go. Go. Here she says Breezy, Monty, and Chantel, but in another video she mentioned 2 other different entirely people. I think she told me about the cease and desist. Like, she's told a lot, and then she told the community.
I'm really not quite sure why you're so worried about what I tell my therapist, but you're not my therapist, and you clearly could never be one. So you can save it with that self-righteousness that you got going on. Moderators, will you block that fuck the world blue conquer, please, or whatever the hell they are? You're just irritating my chat. Get the fuck out. Frappuccino is saying, I'm glad.
So she just says, block that person that tells the chat to stop feeding into her delusion. She's like, fuck them.
You woke up to Breezen's actions. And here's the deal, Frappuccino, is I give people a lot of second chances. I give people third chances. I give people 6th chances. And I give those chances to the wrong kinds of people. Wrong kinds. And the reason I do that is because I was raised that way. I was told that as Christians, we forgive and forget and we move forward. I don't have to forgive you, first of all, but
Itty Bitty was like, I had enough of this. Let me out. I can't do it. I'm done. I'm out of here. That's what she was saying.
Can move forward. That I can do, because this is a lot less stressful. And I know I didn't talk about the whole Breezen thing with you guys. I didn't want the attacks to start. And I was trying to keep the attacks down. I didn't want Breezy attacked. I didn't want our moderator attacked. I didn't want anybody attacked. I knew it was something personal that I was dealing with. And I should have talked to Breezy about it. I felt close enough to her that I could probably talk to her about it. But I had so many other things that I was stressing out about in my life that I couldn't handle that one properly.
She went, like, she was friends with Breezy, then not friends with Breezy, then friends with Breezy, then, you know, lashing out at Breezy. Same with Jessica Messica. She must have emailed Jessica Messica at least like 30 times.
We were, but there was a falling out. So, okay, Jen is talking about the cease and desist. I know, it's the trolls. Yeah, I know. This is all part of the game, though, Cody. This is part of their game. This is what they do. This is the psychological effects of the game. Does that make sense? I hope.
And PG knows the trolls. She knows that it's not Monty in her stream. She knows it's not the lawyer in her stream. She has admitted many times that she knew that they were trolls. But then she backpedals and says, "Oh, he was in my chat." But then in the next sentence, "But I knew he was a troll, but oh, he was in my chat." Like it's constant.
I hope. And I'm not trying to be harsh. I'm just trying to explain. Yeah, it's not her, it's a socket. That's okay. And Breezy, if you want to reach out to me after this, you're fine, hun. I would still talk to you.
Yeah, no, Jessica didn't play. She just, would answer her. Like usually PG was asking a question and she would answer her and then she would show us.
And I know a lot of people don't get that. They think that, oh, a friendship ended. Like take Peanut and Gigi for an example, right? Pistachio.
Well, I think the October date, because she already had the probable hearing where they would have shown her the evidence against her. So the October date, I think, is like the trial. I'm thinking, like she'll have to listen to it unless she just pleads. No, she hasn't even pled guilty yet. Like with the EPO, she had a trial. And remember how she said he had 8 reams of paper and he went on for 45 minutes about it. And finally, I just stood up and said, "Guilty. I did it. Give me the EPO. I'll sign whatever." That's not what happened. That's not what happened at all. None of that happened. I guess it was a very short trial. Very short. There wasn't 45-minute monologue from him. None of that happened. And she just pled guilty or agreed to the EPO. And so I guess if it's a trial, she'll have to hear the evidence. She has all the evidence now. It was sent to her the end of June.
Was trying to do a joke thing and be like, "Oh, Gigi and I are fighting and we're never going to be friends again." Blah, blah, blah. But then it was actually a stunt and it was a joke. And I was the last one to get it because I'm just that far on the outside that I didn't know. So it's like people see falling out in the community.
Like her plea today, she waived a plea and the court put it in as not guilty. So I don't know if that's kind of insinuating she doesn't know whether she wants to plead guilty or not guilty. Like today was the plea hearing and she waived it and the court put in not guilty for her. So I don't know come the trial date if she can stand up before the trial even starts and say, "I plead guilty." Like, I don't know if you can do that. I've seen that on Law and Order, but I don't know if you can do that in real life.
And they rush to go see what the tea is. But there's not any tea with Breezy. I considered her a real friend. When I moderated her, just like when I moderate people here in my chat, if I moderate you, I see you as my friend and I trust you with that range. That's what people don't get.
Yeah,
she'll never
exactly.
be an enemy. Hey, I really don't care what you think of me. I really don't care what you think of Val. And I know exactly who the fuck you are with the way you keep talking.
All right, so this person says, "Damn, PG, I'm realizing you're on the same level as Val. I thought you had some sense. Funny how these people warned you about me. I mean, I mean you no harm, but they are fucking with your life." I think that's F2TW, who is, we don't even want to talk about. But in this case, this person is like telling her, like, she's delusional. And she's like, "Fuck you."
That's fine if you don't mean me harm, but the way you're coming off to me is very patronizing. And I don't like that here. I don't accept patronizing. I don't accept backhanded compliments. I don't accept anything. So I'm going to give you an option. You can either shut the fuck up and listen to the rest of the chat, or Jarella can block
Val is gone.
The choice is yours. Have fun.
So he was blocked.
Right, Jarella? Exactly. Like, and it's not that I just woke up and chose violence today. I'm just that done. I'm that done. And actually, I want to hear my song right now.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to play my song because I need to calm down because I'm irritated. All right. I hope you guys can distract me because I'm irritated now.
I'm just gonna turn it down.
I
She
can't
plays
spell.
music.
Where's my Queen Herbie song? Just because I need to cheer up a minute, and then I'll let you guys just talk for a minute. Oh, I'm irritated. Hopefully, calm down within 3 minutes. We'll find out together. Okay? Here we go.
Sorry.
Can't see her, so I think it's her. Um, yeah, the trolls tend to. Hey, Boogie. The trolls really do a good job of that. That's what I'll say. Um, okay, let me
I like Val.
work
Val
on some
always has
banning
original
here.
drags, like very
See what
original
Pookie's
drags.
saying. And I know that a lot of you are here to just listen in and to hear what's going on. That's okay. That's fine. You don't have to be pressured to be talking in the chat. If you would rather just listen, then you would rather just listen. That's fine. That's fine with me. And yeah, Pookie, I do agree with that in a way. Forgiveness is for yourself. And in a weird way, I think that's kind of what I'm trying to do. In a weird way, it's filtering out in a really weird way this time. I don't know if I'm just different with
I
it
think
now.
Pookie is talking about
Yeah, Gorilla is an amazing mod, and she's modded for me before, which is why I trust her. So
forgiving the lawyer for giving her an EPO.
we can take a groundbreaking
We're
with
just
the
gonna
music.
see if
That
she
was
feels
my
like
idea. That was my idea. I was like, I need 4 minutes. That's it. That is it. Hello, welcome in. Wow, there's a lot of FTW accounts. It's such a weird name to troll with. You guys really hate that dude. Stevie. Stevie.
LOL.
See, now I'm laughing. Sorry, Stevie, you came in at the right time, my guy. Good job. Apartment's like, I'm just gonna dance and wait for her to come back. um, what happened? Lady Margaret, are you clowning me? All right, the trolls have officially started. All right, you can troll me for the next 10 minutes. You can troll
Passed
me for the next. I
away.
will.
Lord.
Lady Margaret is saying, Indica, did I hear that Vegas supposedly passed away? Oh my God. No? Are Vegas going in?
I know.
Ain't nobody
Laugh
told me yet?
fast.
Jessica, why didn't you tell me this shit, man? Cookie was saying this song gives me Glee vibes. Yeah, I had actually I didn't actually I heard of Queen Herbie way back when I watched like Shane Dawson. So when Shane Dawson did his whole Jeffree Star series where he recorded that miniseries, there was a song in there called Mint by Queen Herbie. Queen Herbie, words. And excuse me. That was how I found her, was through the Shane Dawson thing. Who would sing this on Glee? Yeah, Queen Herbie is not for everybody. She's quirky, she's creative, she's yes, trash mushroom. I do actually, but I love Queen Herbie. I love what she stands for. I love what she represents. I love the fact that she focuses on trolls and drama and online activity. I really, really, really like relate to that kind of music. Um, like MDK is another one that I really, really relate to because he raps to the haters.
Okay.
NF is another person, one of my favorite rappers of all time.
Just want to hear what else she has to say.
I'm all over the place with music, so. And Marcus is back. Interesting. Um, okay. Yeah, I hope that's not true, but I hope this is a really weird troll.
I
Can we
know.
not
She
troll with
just
Ariel,
stopped
please?
at
If
now.
you guys want to troll with somebody, troll with the damn lawyer. Piss him off. Because that's how pissed off I am. You want to piss off somebody? Piss off the lawyer. Okay?
She just asked everyone to troll the lawyer. This is why he got an EPO originally.
But yeah.
I'll replay that.
Yeah, I'm all over the place with music. So, and Marcus is back. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I hope that's not true, but I hope this is a really weird troll. Can we not troll with Ariel, please? If you guys want to troll with somebody, troll with the damn lawyer. Piss him off. Because that's how pissed off I am. You want to piss off somebody? Piss off the lawyer. Okay? Stop trolling with Ariel and replace it with the lawyer. Like, I don't mind the whole Marcus thing. I don't really get it. I don't know where it comes from, but I'll roll with it if you guys want me to. So, you can shout at Marcus all you want because I don't know what Marcus. So well, I think they're trolling me, Luxie, but take with a grain of salt. See, there we go with the Marcus again. It's just something they like to do. I don't know. I just go with it. Okay. But seriously, don't troll as Ariel. That really doesn't piss me off. If you want to piss somebody off, troll as the lawyer.
The stream where Lux always refers to, because I was in her chat as a mod, and there was Marcus accounts, and like this one, Marcus has bunions and hammer toe, and I'm just like PG. I really at this time had no idea who Marcus was, and PG didn't either, obviously, as she just said, and she's like, it's fine, and so I didn't block, but I had no idea that who Marcus
That'll piss him
was
off.
at this time.
He'll learn how this game is played, and he'll learn real quick. Okay. See, that's kind of what I was worried about, Nova. I was like, are you guys trolling me with Nova? Or Vegas? Sorry. Are you guys trolling me with Vegas? God, I hope she's okay. Now I have to go check the channel now. Because now you guys have me worried. Vegas all. And then Foodie.
Okay, just going to go ahead and
the
see.
only way I can find anybody in this community. Rome's Drama's on. Just come live and let you guys troll me for an hour, and I would have to try to figure out who the hell it was. Like, I know that's stupid, but I was like, I don't know why, but that sounds fun to me. To just sit there and have them troll me, and to be like, okay, I think you're Jessica Meska. And, like, I just say whoever the hell I think you are, and I try to read you. Like, would that not be funny as hell? And we just sit there and, like, troll each other back? I don't know.
Here she is having fun with the trolls, saying, let's do a stream where everyone is trolls, and I try to figure out who you are.
That makes me sad, though, you guys. One minute you have me laughing, and 1 minute I'm sad. I don't know what to feel at this point. It's exhausting. We have to follow her. Cookie crumbles up to heaven. Oh, you guys.
Says
really
anything
sweet,
more? It's mostly about.
And then to confirm that this is true or not. That's not a real friend. It is. By me doing the stream. He knows it's time for him to key up the acting. Now, do you see where I came into this picture? Because I had to explain to that man what basic human emotions are. Basic human emotions.
Just want to see.
And after about 6 months of doing,
no
wonder everybody.
Because PG also claims that she had to explain Girl World to her lawyer when he just had to write a cease and desist originally. He doesn't need to know the ins and outs. He just has to write a cease and desist. So she spent months and months sending emails about everything going on in Girl World and who all the characters were, was happening. And he's like, I don't care. Stop sending me emails. Stop phoning me. Stop sending me messages.
He's been acting out of sorts and a little bit extra sensitive lately. I wasn't aware all this was going on. So not only do we have Monty's dumbass out here running his mouth about Hannibal because he had a bad day, but then Vegas passes away and Monty can't figure out why everybody is overreacting. Now, do you see where I came into this picture? Because I had to explain to that man what basic human emotions are. Basic human emotions. And after about 6 months of doing that, you finally get fed up. Because he knows more than he leads on. Just like after this stream, he won't want to tackle it because he won't want to have to answer to himself. He knows he's in hot water by me doing the stream. He knows it's time for him to key up the drama now because of what I'm doing. And I know he's sitting here listening and lurking too. He's probably Big Dick Johnson in the fucking chat. Because he's that petty and he's that pissed off that I called him average.
She thinks that Monty is Big Dick Johnson because he's petty like that. Because she just said, because I called him average. That was good. That's good.
So when I say connect the dots, please connect the dots. Not hard, people. It's not. Hang on. They also bullied Nova.
I know, me too.
Talented. That hurts me a little bit. Nobody should be bullied out of here because of how they look. We can't help what we look like. That's not left up to us. If I had my way, I would just make myself Meghan Markle.
Oh, they're just, she's talking about no one should be bullied because of how they looked. And the comment was, Nova was bullied out because she's pretty and talented. So they shouldn't bully people because they're pretty and talented.
And I would be happily ever after. Didn't work that way. Just like people want to sit and complain, are you higher than Chantel? And wait, because then you can't be in our community. Weight doesn't make you a good person, and it doesn't make you a bad person. It's your choices that make you a bad person. And a lot of people don't get that. A lot of people don't.
That's good advice, PG. It's your choices that make you a bad person.
I should do the RIP Vegas stream, but I didn't know Vegas on a personal level, you guys. Like, she might have been nice and said hi to me in chat and asked how I was doing.
See what else is going on.
I suggest, Foodie, that you go to Jessica Mess. Very good, are you? If you have photos of her, if you
Oh, they're just
no, some of us act out for no reason at all. There's usually a reason. We just never really learn that reason. So, and don't insult Jay when you're in here. Get out, please. Okay, so that's how I know when drama's getting ready to pop off because I'm like, okay, here we go. They're gearing up. So I just move all that shit into the girl world folder and I don't look twice at it. But if it's something that involves Vegas or if it's something that you guys want for the video slideshow, just say like Vegas slideshow or something. So that way I know to open it. So that way you guys know. I don't have to give you the reaction that you want. I'm the rager that they want. They can go to Foodie for that. And I put myself through the worst torturous hell ever by sitting and watching like a 2.5 hour GG live stream and exposing my ex by using that live stream. And I did nothing but sit up here and cry for 2.5 to 3.5 hours because I was trying to answer questions and I cared more about answering the community's questions than I did anything else. So I don't exactly do that anymore.
That was that one stream that we tried to go over that both Barbecue Chicken and Monty went over, where she was just crying and going over the stream of Gigi's. It was like an inception kind of stream.
I won't give the audience the rager that they want. They can go to Foodie for that. They're not coming to me for that. That's why I didn't act this way when I got the cease and desist, because if I'm going to play the game, I'm going to play the game my way. And I don't have to give you the reaction that you want. I'm in control of my actions and my reactions, and you have no control over any of them. That's called a boundary, and trolls hate those. So, Mr. Fancy Pants, high-profile lawyer, if you think you can get one up on my trolls, you got another thing coming. I'm not worried about your fancy, impressive career. I don't worry about anything that I've done up until this point because I know what I've done and I know what they haven't done. You don't even know that. You also don't know how this game is played or what they can find on you or what they can get into. And that's exactly what I'm counting on. If they want to help me, they will help me. You're the one that's only learning the lesson.
I was just thinking that.
Welcome to Girl World, bitch. Hope you enjoy your stay. Annoys me, man. Okay, no Jamie's in the chat, please.
All right, that's where I'm going to leave this today. Welcome to Girl World, bitch. Hope you enjoy your stay. I need a song for that one, Ricky Mort. Oh, Sandra, welcome in. I'm going to leave that here for today. You missed the whole thing, Sandra. But welcome to Girl World. Bitch, I'm not saying bitch to you, but this is what PG just said. I hope you enjoy your stay. I'm just paraphrasing what PG said. So rewind it 20 seconds and you'll hear PG say it first. I'm not Sandra. Exactly. She learned the art of war in the streets of Girl World. Thank you, Stevie. I'm so glad that you made it today. Glad all you guys came in and watched. Got to give you the updates and a little bit of tea. And yeah, today's just a short stream. I got to go into work shortly. But thank you all. Give a like. Make sure you're subscribed if you're not. Subscribe on all your socks. We're almost at 300, which is amazing. And yeah, I hope everyone has a great day. And I hope everyone goes outside and touches some grass or something. Do something good for yourself. If we hear any more news, I will update you all. All right. And that's it. Hope everyone has a great day. Yeah, I'm glad that we can go over this stuff together. Thanks, Corn. Thanks for being in here. All right, everyone, have a great day.